Imagine this: after years of planning, testing, and anticipation, SpaceX has finally pulled off one of the most daring feats in space history. Just a few hours ago, the world watched in awe as SpaceX successfully caught the Starship booster with robotic arms, marking a massive milestone in reusable rocket technology. This isn't just a technological marvel, it's a pivotal moment for the future of space travel. Today, on our History channel, we're diving deep into this groundbreaking achievement, what it means for space exploration, and how this could change the way humans journey to the stars forever. This is not just a catch, it's a leap into the future. It was a tense, edge-of-your-seat moment. The Super Heavy booster had just launched the Starship into space, completing its job. As it re-entered Earth's atmosphere, the booster hurtled back towards SpaceX's Starbase in Texas at an incredible speed. The world watched the live feed, holding their breath. Would this daring experiment work? And then, as if from a sci-fi movie, SpaceX's Mechazilla tower, with its giant robotic arms, reached out, caught the booster in midair, and secured it safely. This was the first time in history that such a thing had been attempted and successfully accomplished. The cheers and applause from the SpaceX team were echoed by the millions watching from around the globe. So, why is this moment so significant? Let's break it down. Before this, rockets were mostly disposable. Even with reusable rockets like SpaceX's Falcon 9, the landing process required the booster to touch down either on land or on a drone ship in the ocean, which still took time and careful planning. Each landing was a delicate operation, and even though SpaceX had nailed the process with Falcon 9, landing a Super Heavy booster, which is much larger and more powerful, presented new challenges. But by catching the booster midair with robotic arms, SpaceX is now eliminating the need for landing pads and complex ground support. This innovation not only makes reusing rockets more efficient but also reduces wear and tear on the booster, allowing it to be turned around for another launch much faster. The success of today's catch means that rocket launches could become as frequent as commercial airline flights in the near future. That's not just good for SpaceX, it's good for the future of space exploration and human progress. The technology behind the catch is as fascinating as the achievement itself. The system that made this possible is called Mechazilla, a towering structure equipped with two enormous robotic arms capable of catching a falling rocket booster. Here's how it worked during today's historic catch launch. The Super Heavy booster propelled the Starship spacecraft into orbit with its incredible power, performing its primary task of lifting the spacecraft to the edge of space. Descent. After separation, the booster began its descent back to Earth, re-entering the atmosphere at a dizzying speed. Fins on the booster helped control its fall, steering it back toward the landing zone at SpaceX's Starbase. The catch: as the booster neared the ground, SpaceX's Mechazilla tower activated its robotic arms. These arms aligned perfectly with the booster's trajectory, reaching out to catch the rocket in midair. The arms then gently lowered the booster into position, ready to be refueled and prepped for its next mission. This entire process happened in mere minutes after the Starship launch, showcasing just how fast and efficient SpaceX's system could become. Watching the live feed of today's event was nothing short of thrilling. As the booster neared the Mechazilla tower, the tension was palpable. Would the robotic arms align perfectly? Would the booster's descent slow down enough for a smooth catch? Or would we see yet another fiery crash, as we've seen in some of SpaceX's earlier tests? For a moment, the world seemed to stop as the arms reached out, the booster hovered in place, and then, success. The robotic arms grabbed the booster firmly and gently lowered it into position, just as planned. In that instant, SpaceX proved that this seemingly impossible task was not only achievable but could be the key to unlocking rapid, cost-effective space travel. You might be wondering why SpaceX is going through the trouble of catching the booster with robotic arms when they've already proven they can land rockets vertically. The answer lies in efficiency and speed. By catching the booster midair, SpaceX avoids the complexities and risks associated with vertical landings, especially for the much larger Super Heavy booster. Landing such a massive rocket safely on the ground requires large, sturdy landing pads and can result in wear and tear on the booster itself. With the Mechazilla system, the booster is caught gently, reducing damage and allowing for faster reuse. SpaceX wants to eventually launch Starship multiple times a day, and catching the booster with robotic arms will make this ambitious goal much more achievable. Today's success is a huge step forward for SpaceX and the future of space travel. But this is just the beginning. Elon Musk's vision doesn't stop at reusable rockets. He wants to make space travel as routine as air travel and eventually colonize Mars. The Starship system, with its reusable super heavy booster, is the key to making this dream a reality. Now that SpaceX has proven it can catch the booster with robotic arms, the next step is refining the process and scaling it up. This means perfecting the turnaround time between launches so that rockets can be reused quickly and efficiently. Imagine a world where rockets are launching multiple times a week, or even multiple times a day, carrying everything from satellites to supplies for future Mars colonies. As SpaceX moves forward with these advancements, other space companies are watching closely. Blue Origin, led by Jeff Bezos, and Boeing are both working on their own reusable rocket technologies. But so far, no one has attempted anything as bold as catching a booster with robotic arms. The space race is heating up, and today's success gives SpaceX a significant lead. As Musk pushes for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond, competitors will need to innovate quickly if they want to keep up. But for now, SpaceX has once again proven why they're leading the charge into the future of space exploration. Beyond the technology, beyond the excitement, today's achievement has a deeper significance. It represents the next step in humanity's journey to the stars. SpaceX's successful catch of the Super Heavy booster isn't just a technical victory, it's a victory for everyone who dreams of exploring beyond Earth. Reusable rockets will lower the cost of space travel, making it possible for more people to experience space firsthand. It opens the door to new industries, from space tourism to asteroid mining, and makes the idea of living on other planets more than just a sci-fi fantasy. This is the future. And it all starts with innovations like the Mechazilla tower and robotic arms that can catch rockets as they fall from the sky. Today, SpaceX made history by catching the Super Heavy booster with robotic arms, an achievement that could change the future of space travel forever. As we celebrate this incredible moment, we also look ahead to what's next: reusable rockets, frequent space missions, and the possibility of life on other planets. Thank you for joining us on our History channel as we explore the bold and exciting events shaping our world and beyond. Stay tuned for more groundbreaking stories, and let's keep watching as humanity reaches for the stars, one successful rocket catch at a time.